Alright, check for taping. 1, 2. Flaps are up. Check for taping. Right there. Make sure those are tied off. Chain link for this is 20. Make sure it wraps in once. Right there. Check the pin. I'm going to check that pin and then also the pin around it. Make sure you check those are duct taped. Boom, boom, taped. Make sure you want to check this one. Make sure it's 75% full. Check that. Hand tight. This one chain linked. Remember that. This is 30. This is tied off to right here, as well as all the other ones. Make sure this is all black because that's a 25K sling setup. You go in here. Make sure all windows are X'd out with tape so that way they don't jack you on that. Right here. That's taped up. Then you go in there. Make sure to look at all those as well as the windows. Come up. The inside this son of a bitch. X. Make sure this is up. Parking brake's up. Make sure this is type 3 nylon. Basically 550. Make sure this is in its place. It's fastened. All seatbelts are fastened. Make sure this thing in the back is taped up. Windows. All windows are all up. All taped as well as the one on the other side. Make sure that other side over there is 350 type 3 nylon. Come up over here. Make sure there's tape on those, especially the one on the side. Of course, the big tape in the front. The headlights at the very top. Boom. 3 there tape. It's a tricky one that's hiding. There's one there, and then there's one right underneath. Boom, check that, and check that. Again, go through everything. Type 3 nylon. Everything, there's nothing else but type 3 nylon except later on. Make sure that's checked. Make sure this one's good. Make sure it sits inside here, not here, because when the helicopter picks it up, you rip that off. Taped. Type 3 nylon. Make sure this runs through once, goes in here twice. Again, tied off right there with type 3 nylon. Boom, right there. Come over here, check flap. Also check the other flap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And check here. 1, 2, 3. Then check this pin right here. This little pin. 1, 2, 3. Let me go up here. Go up top. And right here you should have nothing but 1/4-inch webbing on this breakaway point right there. Make sure this has the bull horns. Boom. They're both going in the same direction, either end. And then I want to make sure there's a bolt there, and then that cotter pin is there with a castellated nut facing upwards. Same with the other side. This one has type 1/4-inch webbing. Make sure this is taped up top. And again here, the bull horns, make sure it's going in the same direction. And then check the bolt assembly there too. Make cotter pins there. That's what I